Welcome to Beginning Algebra. In this video, I'm going to give you an overview of the course and what you'll need to do to succeed. This course was developed with the Quality Matters rubric standards, and I have that up on the screen. You can see this is sort of best practices for online education. So it's broken down into standards there on the left and then individual statements about what an online course should have. So for example, here, instructions make clear how to get started and where to find various course components. So let's just go and look at the course. I'm in EduCat and I'm in a student view right now. So it's close to what you would see as a student. And in line with that first statement, you'll see when you log in, it says start here. And so you'll click and it has activities 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that get students started. And the first thing they'll do is, like look at my introduction. This is a little pop-up and it has a picture of me and some information. And then I ask the students to participate in an introduction forum and introduce themselves. So the documents that are important here are syllabus and course calendar, and this is very similar to the syllabus you would give in a face-to-face class. So it's got everything, the expectations, the learning outcomes, the grading, everything. And it also has links for the academic integrity and course drop dates, withdrawal dates, that kind of thing. So all those important stuff, that's there. And so once the students move through the start here information, they can put a check next to things they do like that. Or if it has a dotted line, the check doesn't appear until conditions are met. So in this case, for the introduction forum, they have to post and respond before the check will appear. And here's some videos that they will watch, and then I have students practice uploading a PDF of written work because it's something that's required later in the semester. And so I need students to know how to handle the technology before there's a due date for that. And then there's a Start Here quiz. It just guides them through the expectations of the course, and they can take it infinite number of times, but they have to earn the 90%. And once they do, then these units will pop up. So before I go through the units, I wanted to go through a couple more things. There are announcements here at the top, and that's where I'll post things about the class. And then usually there's a checkbox for me that I will click that says send as an email also. So as you will be required to check your email for this course, as you are for all Northern classes, but especially for an online one. And the content of the course is summarized here under student learning outcomes for each unit. And these sentences may not make a lot of sense to you right now, but by the end of the semester, I hope they will. So if you look, there are 3 to 5 statements. This one has 6 about each unit. And when you are studying for the final exam, come back and look at these, because these are the statements that drive the content of the final exam. So evaluate algebraic expressions. So you should know by the end of the semester what that means and what type of problem is described by that statement. And so the statements are there, and that's what drives the content of the course. The video lectures, the homework, the quizzes, the exams are all based on these. One of the things we do in a face-to-face class that is a little bit harder in an online class is we interact with each other. So there's a natural questions and answers that go on. And to mimic that in an online class, we have discussion forums. And discussion forums on online classes, if you've ever taken one, can be kind of painful. And I know that, and I recognize that, but I still think they have value. So the reason they're painful is they're asynchronous. You will post a question and then nobody answers. And then 24 hours later, someone answers, but you've moved on. You don't even have that question anymore. So it is difficult, but you have to keep in mind goals for the discussion forum. So you can ask questions. They can be things like, I can't figure out how to do this problem. And that would be, just say homework 2.1 number 3. Can anyone else do it? And the homework is randomly generated in Alex. This is going to be a program I show you in a minute. So there's everyone's going to have a different problem, but everyone will have the same type of problem. So there's really no cheating going on here. Just help each other as much as possible. But your questions can be something like, just, when is the final exam? Things like that. I can't figure out how to answer someone in a discussion forum, anything technology related. I can't get my scanner to work, anything like that. The students support each other in here. They will say things like, I really struggled with that last section. Anyone else? And someone will go, yeah, I had a terrible time. And then I'll respond, okay, let me give you guys an extension because multiple people are struggling. We'll just spend another day on that assignment. So it's things that we would normally say in class. You'll get into this. It gets better as it goes. I'm a really lenient grader on these. You get a point for posting and a point for answering, and you have to do a minimum of one of those a week, one post and one reply, but I'm hoping you'll do that more often. So those are due weekly. Now let's go down and look at the lessons. So lesson 1 has 3 parts to it. The first part is the content, and that is here. You click on that, it takes you out to my website, and there's videos from Khan Academy that you'll watch, and then you can also click on this link and it'll take you to Khan Academy itself, and then here's actual more lessons and videos. So that's one way to get the content, and another way will be to work inside of Alex, which is our online homework program. So this is what Alex looks like when you log in, and I'll talk more about that in a minute. But first, let me kind of go through the various parts. So we've got the first link for each lesson is my website. The second link will just take you out to Alex. That's that one there. And the third link is going to be a reading quiz. These reading quizzes are fairly short, just little, you can see actually as a student, I already took this one. So let's go look at review. So you can see here's the first one. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 questions. Fill in the blank, true, false, matching, and the answers were found in the book. So I'll show you just in a minute where you'll get that. Now, the next kind of big thing to do, so this is each lesson. Those are about a lesson a day is what we're going to do. And you'll be able to see that up here, the calendar here. And this is the pace that you're expected to go, and that'll be a pop-up. And the homework deadlines are daily. It's just like a face-to-face class. It's not like, oh, it's all due at the end of the semester. It's due every day. And so we will then go through a couple units, and then you'll have your exam. So the first exam will cover chapters 1, 2, and 3. It's paper and pencil, and you'll come in. I'll have a room reserved on campus. And if you're not taking this class in Marquette, you're out and about somewhere else, we'll work on a pre-arranged proctor. So that'll be someone that can give you the exam that I've approved. So it'll be a non-family member, non-close friend. So like a boss or church person or librarian, lots of choices. So, and I will let you know the place, but it's going to be October 13th. And if you're going to be gone, then we'll work together on getting that done another time, but that's when most people will be taking it. To get ready for that, you're going to do a practice exam in Alex. You're going to scan and upload all your written work a few days before, see our October 10th. So if I click on this as a student, and remember I'm in student view, this is what you would do, add submission, and then you're going to upload your scanned PDF file right there. And then I'll grade it and give you feedback, and that'll be available in the grade center. Okay, so now what I want to do is show you Alex and what it looks like. So I've loaded a student view here. This is what Alex looks like when you first log in. There's an assignment here, 1.1, or sometimes it says you're ready to learn a new concept. And so if I click continue, what this is going to do is take me into the first assignment. And you can see these numbers are not outlined because I already did the assignment once and I hit submit and I had those ones right. So when I go to do the assignment again, because you have unlimited attempts, it just gives you the problems you got wrong. So let's say I'm not sure how to do this. I can click worked example, and that's a similar problem. And then sometimes that's just not enough. So you will do videos here, and let's just wait 1 second for this one to load.
Suppose we want to add 1/4
There you go.
plus 3/10.
Okay. Now, so the videos, you're going to have options. You can go to my website, look at stuff ahead of time. So that would be the first lesson right there is fractions, and watch the Khan Academy videos. And then another way you can learn the content is through the videos here. And you can also look at the ebook. So this is the exact paper and book that you would be buying at the bookstore normally, but it's electronic. And when you're in the homework, this is going to take you to the actual section 1.1. This is a page-by-page exact book. And what's nice is it actually has embedded videos as well. See there, that's going to be a little bit more than what you would get with a paper book. The other thing I want to show you is you can buy this book for $25 from the company right here. Go to textbook, order printed version. And it's going to take you out to another website, and it's just 25 bucks. So don't feel like you have to buy the one in the bookstore. If you really want a hard copy, just buy this one. It's loose leaf, which means you have to put it in a binder, but it's still pretty good. Okay, now after you hit submit, so let's hit submit, you can go look at the solutions. When you immediately hit submit, you're going to see, if it's not done, it makes you do it twice, that it says view the report right here. Just 1 second. There we go, view the report. And that's going to tell you which problems you have right and wrong, and it's going to give you the solutions. So see, this one's red. Let's go look at this one. And I want to know what I did wrong. Well, I left it blank, but if I look at this, this is the solution, the explanation for that exact problem. So that's better than a paper and pencil homework where you're not getting feedback for the next day or so. This way, you hit submit, you get feedback, and you're like, okay, you take some notes, and you go back and you try it again. You can see I've taken this one 3 times just because I keep going in and playing with this and then maybe doing one problem and then hitting submit. Again, here's your videos, here's your book. Now, let's say you're studying for the final and you're like, well, I want to go back and I want to go over all these ones I did. So what you're going to do, you go to reports, you saw that, and over here there's this, where did it go? Reports, right? Oh, assignments right there. Under reports and assignments, you saw sometimes it gets scooted over to that second page. I can go look at the report for this section. This is I've only tried one assignment so far, so it's only one I've got a report on, 1.1. And then it takes you back there. Okay, oops, that's the assignment, and I wanted to look at the solutions, but you saw how I did that. Okay, let's hit save for later, and that'll be there. Let's go back to the course for a minute. I just want to point out one more thing. The exams are proctored and they're based on the student learning outcomes, and the final exam is proctored also. So I just want to conclude by saying these are the standards for online education that I used to build this course. And online classes provide opportunity, but they're hard. It's really hard to stay caught up. So set goals for yourself and try to keep right on schedule. Always ask for extensions if you need them, but try to stay up on your lessons. That's the hardest part. Okay, good luck and I'll see you online.